and Cane. You in the game, Cane?
My name is Static Selector. I'm a dickhead when it comes to hearing artists I've never heard of before. But when I heard him, and I'm the biggest critic of hip-hop got, I was like, dude's dope, and we started working together.
Miller on the run up ahead to Williams. He gets behind Austin and reverse lay in and a trailer fouls him. Beautiful play by Reggie Williams. Gets it into Williams. Catch and shoot. 3, 4 for 4 for Reggie Williams.
A link out to Reggie Williams with authority.
Yo, welcome to Synonymous.
Yo, welcome to Synonymous, where athletes want to be rappers and rappers want to be athletes.
Check.
Your boy Reggie and Cane. I am back this week. Thriller, our wonderful producer, filled in last week.
Excellent job.
Did a great job. I'm very appreciative of it. The whole Synonymous brand. What's up, Trav?
What's up, man? Speaking of that, let me go ahead and do something that she's been getting on me to do. We never tell people to go like and subscribe and all that. So look, if you're listening, subscribe. If you're listening on Apple, subscribe. If you're on Spotify, make sure you hit that follow button. YouTube, like, and subscribe. Thank you, yo. We appreciate you. But that's how we continue to grow, you know.
We'll remind y'all at the end of this episode.
Yeah. Thank you for those of you who are loyal listening and those who are already following and all of that. We got some loyal fans out there, Reg. One of them is Mama Lud. And she had some questions for you from the last episode that you did. One, she wanted to know what your air fryer chicken recipe / technique was.
Is this real?
This is real.
This is real shit.
She dead ass. She really wanted to know.
My air fryer technique recipe, it depends on how I'm feeling. Some days I'm Old Bay wings. Some days I'm lemon pepper. Some days I'm just regular. This is what I do. I season it first. Mm-hmm. After I wash off the chicken, that's the most important thing. Season it. Run it in flour. No, I'm talking about the air fryer.
Yeah, you're talking about the air fryer.
You
don't need flour,
I'm gonna
right?
give y'all both.
Yeah.
When I'm putting it in grease, I season it with flour. Season it, flour, season it again, and then throw it in the pot. The air fryer, you just season it. You stick it in the air fryer on like 400. I think I do like 400. Or 350. 350, 400. Put it on air fryer and leave it in there for like 15, 20 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, the only air fryer I've used it says chicken. I just hit the chicken button.
Yeah, mine ain't that. I got a Cuisinart. I don't even know.
Is that a flex? Is that a flex?
It might be a subtle flex.
I think it's a subtle flex. I got the Cuisinart.
Man, I seen this new one. They got it's an oven, toaster oven thing. It come with the meals, and then it come with this card. So you put the meal in the oven, and then you take the card that the meal recipe or whatever, and you put it on the scanner that's on the oven, and it cooks it based off the thing.
Oh wow, yeah. I would. Yeah, that would be nice.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't know about these type of things on the market. It's like you must be on a special email list for people who have money.
HGTV cooking channel. I'll be watching Bobby Flay sometimes. And Guy Fieri.
Yeah, Flavor Town.
Yeah, was it Diners, Dives, and Drive-Ins?
Love that show. That's that's one of my faves.
And he got the old school on there. I like that a lot too.
Facts.
So let's get into it, man. Last week been busy sports-wise for sure. Since last week, y'all talked about Tiger Woods documentary. He got in a car accident.
Yeah, I don't know the details of it, but it was pretty bad, right? It was pretty.
He
suffered some leg injuries.
Yep.
That's all I know.
I think he broke both his legs, so he had the emergency surgery. But he's been injured a lot in his career. I don't know if you think he can come back from something like this. Well, Tiger.
I don't know how bad the leg injuries are, but selfishly, because I think in order for him to be happy, he would want to come back and play. But I want to see him play, and that the documentary really reminded me of how much fun it is rooting for him and watching his rise back. in 2019, and we said it on the podcast last week, is that I hope he gets the record of
most major wins.
Most major wins, because he's like, I think he's 2 or 3 away. And at the time, like after I was watching the documentary, I was hyped, like, yo, he could do this. And then damn. And then this happened. So I don't know the severity of the injuries, but I hope so. He overcame a lot.
You know,
already.
The first thing people thought was he was drunk,
drinking and drugging.
Yeah,
because we all saw that footage when he was pulled over and he was on them.
That's because he had all
pills.
the women, man. And women were stressing him out.
I
know he was married, but
no, he was
dangling 2-man relationship.
Yeah, when you play it like that, when you get involved and you're selling them all dreams, and you've got separate lives going on, that will eat at you, man. That is super stressful. And I think he also, correct me if I'm wrong, but because at that point he had those bad injuries. He had the back and the knee, right? And so I think he may have thought at that point in his career that he was done, and he was abusing the pain pills that he had for his injuries.
He was dealing with a lot, man. That pressure, being Tiger Woods, the #1 golfer, the fame, like, just If you've never been an athlete, and you can't say that, if you've never just been someone, because you can't walk in someone else's shoes, obviously, but you can see that, like, people that have been athletes and entertainers and stuff, like, there's a lot of pressure to stay at that level that you've reached, you know what I'm saying, that standard, and just people coming from left and right, and you trying to figure out, you dealing with your own stuff, trying to figure out how can you get back there. Like,
absolutely. And I have no idea what it would be like on that level. You know, we've experienced it on smaller scales, you bigger than me, but I told her on the last episode that sometimes I'm grateful that I didn't blow up or have a record deal even when I was 25 or something, because I think it would have fucked me up. I don't know if I'm built for that. Like,
I don't think you were, because you was taking pictures. You was taking pictures with your head at girls' ass cheeks.
You ever seen those pictures?
Nah, but I wish one would have fucking farted in your face or something. And then your face would have screwed up in the middle of the picture. That shit would have been funny.
Yo, it was something about that one show. They were...
That shit is hilarious.
They were younger.
And you took the picture.
She took the picture. That's gangster. That's gangster. They just thought she was in line to be the next to get her ass signed. There was something about that show. It was like all the girls wanted their ass and tits signed, and I was there for it. I was like, sure, this is y'all's.
That shit is funny.
This is y'all's thing.
For real, what do you think you would have done if one-on-one kind of Pooted? Like, what?
Oh man.
Like, would you
because it was
there like a G and took the picture, or you would have like let them know? Like,
oh no, no.
For real?
Because at that point they were in my green room. I had done the show already, you know.
Yeah, my energy in the back with the wife.
So I came back. I didn't bring them there. I did not bring them there. After the show, I get off. I'm politicking somewhere else, blah, blah, blah. I come back down to the green room, and a couple of my homies, my photographer, one of my homies that was like doing PR type work and stuff like that.
Tell me anything. Go ahead.
And there was like, they had 4 chicks in there, and I walked in. I was proud of them. I was like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. But I mean, I'm good.
Use your name.
Yeah, but
I'm friends with the rapper on stage.
You want to come to his dressing room?
Come in the back of the dressing room.
Like, yeah, you can sign my ass.
You can sign my ass and my nipples.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, this is cool. I'm proud of y'all. But yeah, let me sign these cheeks and y'all can go. And then yeah, it was a flex. The next day I posted it, like, yeah, I was signing it. And the chicks reached out and was like, I'm fucking 12. No, I'm just kidding. They were like,
I hope they weren't 12.
No, they were, I think they were 17. 17 and 18, but their mom saw it or something. My mom has fucking Facebook, Cane. Take it down.
That's fucking hilarious,
Yeah, man. But yeah, if they Pooted, I would have. If they Pooted out, they'd have got booted.
bro. Yeah. Pooted and booted.
Yeah, Pooted and
The
booted.
remix.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, I'm glad you got through that. And y'all married and all.
Have you ever signed Boobs?
No, I ain't never signed no titty.
I don't even know. I feel like I'm thinking. I think athletes that would be asked to do that is very few and far between. Like maybe a Rodman, just because he's like a rock star.
Yeah, Rodman got that type of, Jordan and Barkley and them when they was in Vegas with Tiger. They might.
Yeah, they was probably signing. They was doing more.
I ain't say all that.
They was signing boobs with lines of coke.
Oh.
Who even does that anymore? I don't think that's a thing. I think it's just like you party with them and you go back to the room with them. You don't need to sign boobs.
I think they still do that. You gotta go. I think if you go to like the Coachellas,
I think
that's different.
I think it's a younger thing that occurs in in the music crowd.
Well, now it's 2021, so they'd be their grandparents. Was doing that shit at Woodstock,
yeah.
And then their parents was doing it at fucking EDM festivals.
Exactly.
Not too long ago.
Yeah.
Fucking doing ketamine and shit.
Yikes.
So I found out today, we off topic now, but we'll get back. I found out today that ketamine has become medical. Do you know what ketamine is?
Yeah. Have you ever done it?
Nah, I ain't never done ketamine.
Yeah.
You done ketamine?
I hear Rude Jude talk about it all the time. That's his drug of choice, and he details his use of it in his book called The Hyena. I want to get that book.
I heard it's close to similar effects to the DMT.
Really?
But now they have ketamine for medicinal use, from what I found out, literally right before I came over here. Because a friend of mine was telling me to buy stock in it because it's supposed to help, and it's shown great results with helping people overcome opioid addiction. So,
yeah, I didn't know that much about it. I've only heard of it used as, for recreational. I didn't know it had those kind of benefits.
Yeah, like DMT is used to help people overcome drug addiction and stuff.
I didn't know that. I knew DMT was, what I've known about DMT is that it can help with any kind of trauma or, PTSD is a big one that I hear. I want to try the toad, man. I really do.
Have you experienced the toad?
I have not experienced the toad.
We're going to have to insert the Mike Tyson clip of, you don't know what the toad?
Yeah, the toad.
You don't know about the toad? Yeah. But anyway, back to sports, man. I got off topic. Speaking of Jordan and Barkley, NBA All-Star selections came out.
Yeah.
I know you've seen the team.
Yeah. What do you think?
And the reserves. I think it's pretty solid. This year is the most I've heard of people being snubbed, though. Like, I never heard this many players getting snubbed.
But you agree with them, right?
That they're snubbed. The only one I agree that I disagree with was the Devin Booker snub.
You don't think he got snubbed, or
he did get snubbed?
Yeah,
he's in it now because he's replacing Anthony
he's
Davis.
in now. He's replacing.
But he should have been on first go through. First, he shouldn't have to be an.
I agree with that, but you think that that's the only one?
That's the only one I feel like. I can't see. I mean, if you go through the teams, like who do you replace? Like in the East. Go ahead.
Nah, you go ahead. What about Sabonis though?
Sabonis is killing. I think you can make cases for a couple of them. I think he's one of them. But who would you replace him with if you put him on? I wouldn't.
You wouldn't replace him. You can't make an argument for anybody on there.
Who are you gonna replace? KD?
Maybe, but then again.
I mean, Kane captain. I'm just saying this is the type of caliber you talk about replacing.
I know. It's just, I guess, do you take into account games missed because of injuries? Because I think that's how people got snubbed.
I mean, Trae Young didn't make it.
I forgot.
The only problem I may have, and I argued with this one of my friends the other day, is that Boston has 2 All-Stars and they're a team that's under 500. So that might be the only argument. So if I replace somebody, I guess it would be Jaylen Brown. But after watching him all season, I picked him as an all-star too.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Simmons, I don't know if he should be an all-star. That might be
think?
one I replace.
Who would you replace?
Ben Simmons?
Yeah.
I might replace Ben Simmons. I like Tobias Harris this year.
With Tobias Harris?
I like him this year, bro. He been going crazy this year. I would take Tobias Harris, I think.
And then Jimmy Butler.
But he missed so many games.
But that's what I'm saying. But you also have that with KD, right? I guess he didn't miss as much.
KD just missed these last few. But the All-Star already came out. He missed a couple earlier, but that was like rest on a back-to-back.
Right.
He's been sitting out because of the hamstring, but they winning, so it's no rush to bring him back.
Yeah.
His hamstring probably fine now.
Yeah, I think some other honorable mentions would be Chris Middleton.
Yeah.
He's just been inconsistent.
No, he 50, 40, 90 this year.
He had a hot start, and then he kind of had... But
can you have a hot start and cool off if you're 50% from the field, 40% from three, and 90%
no, but he wasn't putting
up
up the numbers that he was originally in the season, in the beginning of the season. And his stat lines when
Giannis isn't
when Giannis
so that's
is out is
probably
crazy
right there.
too. Yeah,
They're like it was numbers is good crazy or they. I haven't.
Yeah, no, they're crazy. I think he's. No, I don't want to.
But he
fuck this
always
up,
plays well when Giannis doesn't play.
Yeah, and
like.
that's what you're supposed to do in that role.
I don't know, man. It's the weakest link, and he's not even the weak link. But if we talking about replacing, I guess would be Jaylen Brown in the East.
Yeah,
he'd be the only one, and even still, he averaging 25 a game.
Mm-hmm. Right. It's tough, but tough. Yeah. What do you think about the difference between starters and reserves? Because do you feel like if you're on the team, and you're getting credit, you're getting that recognition that you deserve, or do you think there's a snub factor when somebody's not put in the starting lineup that is a reserve?
No, because that's just voted on by the fans.
Yeah.
Like, is James Harden not a starter?
Right. Damian Lillard's not a starter.
But you can only pick 5, and the fans like 5 better.
Yep.
And look at the season James Harden having. Yeah, he's scoring less, but he looks more efficient to me than I ever seen him.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything looks just way smoother and better this year because he doesn't have to score as much. He's just out there making plays. He looked more in control right now.
Right.
I like it. I like it. Like I get excited watching James Harden play basketball.
Yeah, they're fun to watch. They're different.
You think the Nets got a chance to win it?
Of course. I mean, look, pull up your FanDuel. What are the odds? What are the odds of them?
Welcome sports betting to Virginia.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Everybody's
what the odds
getting
are.
a little taste, but I think immediately
you're getting a taste too.
Yeah, I'm pouring up a little something. I don't want to be the only one not.
Man, I'm sipping wine.
1792 small batch. This shit is good.
I don't know what this is.
This is good, man. I just got this for the past weekend. And
what's that, bourbon? Whiskey?
Yeah, small batch bourbon, 1792. It's very smooth.
That's some grown man shit.
Like. That's bourbon aged. And that was in a bourbon aged barrel.
I don't know.
Can you taste the notes? Can you smell the notes?
Let me see. With my big nose.
Nose 3
Nose
PG.
3 PG is my AOL name in college. We old as fuck. AOL. Nose 3 PG. What was yours?
T-Lud 90. I had some of my teammates that would call me by my username, like T-Lud 90.
Yeah, but
a lot
that's
of them
funny
call me T-Lud.
Because if people call you by a username on AOL.com, right? Back then, this is what,
Instant
early 2000s?
Messenger, yeah.
People call people by their IG names now.
Facts. and even with artists, more artist names look and sound like username, like, because a lot of these, they're, SoundCloud rapper. I hate that term gets overused and has
they still use it
and has a negative connotation to it. But yeah, corny people like, oh, you send me your SoundCloud, like in a
I thought that shit
mocking way. What, just that term, SoundCloud rappers?
I mean, I know it's a lot of chance a rapper try to save it or saving it, but
well, I'm just saying. Oh, you think the app is dead?
Yeah, I don't hear nobody.
People still use it, but yeah, I'm talking about the kind of phrase that you would categorize
Right.
these SoundCloud rappers. And essentially, my point is that it's so anybody can make music and then just boom, upload it on SoundCloud. And if it hits, you're a rapper. You know, we talked about this a little bit with radio. Like there's kind of, there's no real paying dues process anymore. You can just boom, upload it. And my theory is that's why you see a lot of these names like that look and sound like usernames, because they are. I think that's how a lot of these new artists are birthed online, whether it be SoundCloud, Instagram,
Yeah,
whatever.
but that's just evolution of it.
It is. It's evolution. I'm not mad at it.
No, I know. I'm
not,
just saying
not,
you either adjust or it's like money, right? Cash is king, right? But now look at Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. Like you either adjust or like FedEx, UPS. Now we got Amazon and shit.
Yo.
So everything evolves.
Right. It just made me think of this because I've seen and heard bits and pieces about this, but I don't know enough about it. I want to see if you can educate me. Have you heard about the new digital art stuff that people essentially they're selling and buying gifts online?
The only thing I know about art is this one app where you can like own a piece of a painting. Like somebody can own a piece of your painting there. But
no, this is like they're starting to sell digital pieces that are moving, you know? It's like a lot of times it's 3D and it can only be consumed. It's not a hard copy like that. It can only be consumed on a screen. Mm-mm. So yeah, all right. Well, I had faith that you knew because you be ahead of the wave a lot of times.
Different stuff, you know. I don't be on my phone like that. But.
Yeah, but that's something that I want to look into because they're also there's an avenue of that with sports images. They're almost like trading cards.
Yeah, like Getty Images.
And they're gifts, but they're gifts.
Okay. I know like Getty Images, if you want that photo, for them to take Getty Images off, you have to pay for it.
Perfect segue. Boom. Yo, so I had this because I got a couple Getty Images of you right here. So little segment idea I wanted to try out. I got the idea because about a year ago, a little bit over a year ago, Kobe passed, and you know we talked about that last year around this time on a podcast episode.
We've been talking about that shit forever.
But we talked about more specifically Reggie's interactions and experiences with the Black Mamba, and so reflecting on the 1 year anniversary of his passing, we found this picture of Reggie and Kobe playing against each other, and
only one, dude.
So we threw it up on the gram, and then that took me down a rabbit hole, and I found a couple other photos of Reggie, and they need some more explaining. So I'm gonna pull these up, and we're gonna find out the story behind these photos.
All right,
so if you're just listening,
I just finished my wine, so
I see.
Sheesh. Mm-mm. What was I thinking? I'm trying to.
All right, so this one I'm gonna try to do my best to explain for those who are just listening. So this first image we just pulled up is Reggie and Kobe. They're both jumping up towards the backboard. It looks like they could be going for a rebound.
We're going for a rebound.
Okay.
I remember that.
Kobe's in the purple Lakers. Reggie, what are those Warriors jerseys called?
That's the era right before the ones you see now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So they're white, kind of with a darker blue and orange and yellow. What'd you think of those jerseys, by the way?
This is hard.
I love those. Yeah, man. Like when they switch to those, I love those. All right, yeah. So what's going on in this photo? This is a dope photo.
No, it's self-explanatory. You got Don Nelson in the back, the all-time winningest coach in NBA history.
Yep.
And it's just me and Cole going for a rebound. Obviously, I'm trying to out-jump him. Actually, higher than he is.
You are. He might be still on his way up.
I hope you. I don't know if he was. I do remember I didn't get the rebound.
That was the $1
But
million
both of us
question.
are going for it, so it ends up getting tipped. He may have gotten it. I mean, but I'm not sure. I can't remember, but we were going for a rebound. I do remember that.
Okay.
That's crazy.
You remember anything else about that game in particular?
Kobe had like 80. No, he didn't have 80. This game in particular, I don't remember much. The next season when we played them, I remember a lot because I didn't play that game.
So you got to soak it all in.
I got a DMP. I just didn't get it.
Oh, shit.
Which was crazy because I like the 6 man, but whatever.
Huh. So this was your your first year.
The second year, him and Monte went at it in Golden State. And I was like, yo, this is one of the greatest performances I've ever seen.
Monte was so
Both of them.
fun to watch, man.
Both of them was fun to watch.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So that's that. On to the next. Reggie versus Legend.
That's what I was thinking. I'm going to get a top play. I was like, I'm thinking I'm to get a top 10 play.
So, all right. So this one.
You know, my confidence would have went through the roof if I would have finished that.
Oh, so you. All right. So this image, let me tell y'all. This is essentially Reggie rising up on LeBron.
Miami LeBron.
It's
trying to glass my shit.
It's nothing but Reggie versus LeBron. You remember that game you used to play in the driveway hoop when one person would stand under the rim and the other person would get a running start and try to dunk on him. Yeah, that's what's happening right now, essentially. Is what it looks like.
Except he coming at me full speed.
Full speed.
He's standing in the room. He's trying to do the chase down block.
That's what this is, right? Because I think I know this play.
It's a chase down block.
It's a chase down block.
But it's not the play you think.
Because there's one where he tried to chase you down and you did flush it.
I flushed it.
You did flush it. He didn't get there.
Chris Bosh tried to run in front of me and slow me down so LeBron could glass my shit. And I dunked that shit.
It. Yeah.
But it's the same game. It's the same game.
Okay.
This one is me and I tried him.
And what happened?
You see them cameramen down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to pick me up off the ground. All that 270 in the air right there, that's 270.
That's 270.
Me, that's 205 to 210 at that time. Yeah. I missed. He didn't block it.
He didn't block it.
I missed the dunk.
But where'd the ball go? Back rim?
No, I overshot it.
Okay.
Because he hit me.
Did you draw a foul?
Yeah, I shot 2. I missed 1.
That's all right.
My wrist, I thought my wrist was broke.
Damn, from hitting the rim? Because you
falling. You gotta think, bro. I'm 205 at this time. This Miami LeBron, so he's 6'8". He was 270 then. He coming at me. What did he run? Probably like a 4.4, right? I would guess he probably like a 4 easy.
Yeah, I'd say he's 4'5", 4'4". Now,
right.
Then
a 4'4".
4'4".
Easy.
Yeah.
And he trying to chase me down like he did Iguodala or some shit.
Scary.
But he going to.
But he's kind of at an angle, it looks like, right?
Yeah, he's still coming at me. So we collide.
In the air.
He made sure he fouled me.
So it was a body foul.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And I bet you were probably trying to dunk because you saw who was coming.
I had to.
You probably tried to dunk that shit so hard.
If I lay it up, who's on Sports Center?
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Just.
But it's worse because he would have smashed that joint.
Yeah.
So I tried.
It looks like all right, yeah. So I didn't know that because I've always seen that picture and I've been waiting to ask you on air about that because it looks like he's about to send your shit, but he didn't.
I missed.
So respect, man.
I missed.
You man, you would try people.
I have bounce.
But what I was gonna say was that you tried people. There was another moment, or I'll let you tell it. When was the time when you I feel like it was
At the Wizards?
No. Who did you try
I caught JaVale McGee.
Yes, that's the one I was thinking
that was
of.
a long time ago. That's when I used to jump though.
But didn't you also in college? Did Winthrop have the big man? No. It was UNC Asheville.
I ain't try help.
You did? Oh, I thought you
Hell
did.
nah, that
Oh, no.
motherfucker-
You know who that
He
was?
was so-
Tyler Hansborough
Yeah,
dunked on him
Hansborough
like
dunked
bad.
on him.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was 7 feet 6 inches tall.
Yeah, but the JaVale McGee, I remember that one.
I caught a couple bodies in my athletic day. I just dug up my nose too on camera. A damn shame.
So don't forget to go to YouTube, like and subscribe. Make sure to watch us.
Watch me pick my nose.
All right,
That's why I
here's-
used to have a 38-inch vertical. I used to have a 38-inch vertical.
That's solid.
And you know, I ran a 4.3, 4.4, so.
Oh yeah, everyone knows that.
Yeah,
that's public knowledge at this point. Yeah. All right, on to the next photo. We got New Orleans.
Let me tell you about this one.
I want to know because I have no idea. This is New Orleans Pelicans, Reggie.
Yeah, this is my last stint.
We got Eric Gordon going for the ball. Look like he's
got my
a step
Kobe's
behind
on.
Reggie. Reggie's kind of hitting him with a bitch get off me is what it looks like, or it could just be his running motion.
Damn, I
Not
was in
sure.
shape.
Huh?
I was in shape.
Hey, look at that shoulders. Look at that delt.
It's crazy. It don't look like that no more.
Sometimes these high res pose be like helping
I'm
though.
cut up, bro.
You are, because
I'm shredded right
yeah,
there.
look at you and then look at Eric Gordon. He's
He husky.
he's helping you out in
Oh.
in the contrast of the photo.
I stole it from him. And the quarter was winding down. And I went to dunk it and got hung.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Wow.
So
Because-
I got hung. But mind you, when I went to go up, the buzzer already went off. I didn't realize how much time was on the clock. So it's kind of like when the buzzer went off and I went to jump, I kind of didn't go all the way. I couldn't get the points. But I did get hung. Mind you, I was playing on a torn meniscus and a pulled groin in this photo.
Okay.
And I was out
actually, I can tell now. Yeah, it's the right groin.
Fuck out here.
Nah, I don't know.
But I remember I pulled groin and a meniscus tear.
Okay. Damn. Meniscus tear.
Yeah.
Yep. And the meniscus is in the left. I can see because of the sleeve.
You
Yep.
can see you can see the bulge in
Yeah,
my
a
knee.
little bulge in the knee.
Yeah. That little pocket of fluid.
Yep. You can tell. Damn, dude. I wouldn't have. I thought this would have been an easy flush or maybe a foul. I thought he was maybe fouling you
Our
there
regular
too.
season game, he wouldn't have chased me. He would have let
Okay.
me go.
Damn.
He wasn't gonna get it no way.
So in hindsight, do you think
I
you
should've
should
just
have
shot a floater.
Yeah, a little floater, get it up, get it out of your hand.
Rookie of the year baseball floater.
Throw him the floater.
Yeah. That's all.
The
I
floater.
missed it.
That's all good. It happens.
It happens.
Players
I mean,
fuck up.
Everybody get hung. Motherfuckers miss airball free throws. We don't
That's
get
bad.
into all that, but
Dog, have you ever airballed a free throw?
not that I can remember. I think the worst thing that happened to me in a basketball game, I was at this invitational thing back in like high school at VCU, and I got dunked on 4 times by the same person in the game.
Damn.
Yeah, and they caught them all off the rim.
Oh, they were all putbacks? So you were just like, damn, I can't get out of here. I'm not trying to get
damn, somebody box this motherfucker out. It ain't my man. Like,
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. That's unlucky.
4 times, same game.
That's just kind of crazy, actually.
I know the dude.
They
He's
were
from
all
Richmond.
putbacks.
He's from Richmond. I know him.
So he brings that up often.
Nah, he don't even remember it.
Oh.
But I remember that shit.
That means he must have caught a lot of
Oh,
bodies.
that's what he did.
Yeah.
4 times in one game? No, it's not supposed to happen.
Are you ready for this one?
Give it to me, man. Give me this one.
Reg Rat.
No beard.
So this
no
is
mustache.
young VMI Reg against is that Ohio State? What we call the VMI fans? Was there a name for it in
The core?
is that it? We didn't have nothing cool like the Cameron Crazies or nothing?
Not that I remember.
The fucking
Just the core. The core
Core
come on Saturday.
Caucasians?
They be there on Saturdays. I knew that.
hell yeah.
Packed, full effect. That bitch used to be rocking.
It
on
did
Saturday.
used to be lit. Like
Till we lose.
Mm-hmm.
The core.
So I mean, tell me about this Tell me about this attire. Tell me about the jersey here.
So this, you know, it was it was fashionable back then.
It was.
This this is my sophomore year. It's my junior year. My junior year. No.
06?
This is my senior year.
Okay, so this was 08.
08. You know it was fashionable back in 08.
Yeah, I mean, all through our,
even look at Ohio State shorts.
I know.
He's 7 feet. 7 feet.
7 feet with those things.
And them shits down to his shins.
Yeah.
Baggy
that
jerseys.
was the thing. But I will also say, on the football side, did you wear ankle braces the whole time in college? And when you got to NBA, you started taping? Yeah, I started taping probably my second year in college. I just felt so much lighter than the ankle.
I like the ankle braces better in college.
But once you got into the NBA and started taping, weren't you like, damn, why wasn't I doing this the whole time?
No, I just taped because nobody wore ankle braces.
That's it? But otherwise, so you felt peer pressured into that shit. Yeah. So if you could have it your way and that was the norm, you would still keep the ankle braces?
No, I had already conformed to tape because when I left college and I went to Europe, I went to NBA Summer League and they started taping. And then when I played in Europe, they taped. So by the time I got to the NBA, I had already been taping for 2 years.
I just felt like I could move better. I was a step quicker. It was just like 5 extra pounds off your feet.
Sometimes I play without getting my ankles taped. Sometimes.
Crazy.
This is what I never understood is why athletes will practice. Some athletes will practice without their ankles taped. And then they'll play the game ankles taped.
Well, the mindset is that it's making your ankles weaker, right? If you always have them on. But I see what you're saying as well. If you do it in practice, then you should be just let it rip.
I mean, I taped for practice, but I knew some guys that didn't always tape for practice.
Yeah.
And sometimes, obviously, you have a no-tape practice, but when you know you're about to get into it, some dudes still wouldn't tape, and you're going to go hard.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the mindset behind that. If I tape in games, I'm going to be taping in practice for sure.
All right.
But yeah, so he's got the Adidas joints on.
Yeah, jerseys was made by Victory or some shit.
Bro, so that's what I was going to get
people that
at.
make cornhole boards.
Yeah, yo, that's exactly what I was getting at. Was like y'all had better equipment than us and shoes and stuff. The jersey size and stuff looks crazy, but as you said, that was what was in. However, us with football, when I got in as a freshman, we had these baggy jerseys looking like they were from the 90s, Russell Athletic, bruh. Russell Athletic.
But at least people knew what that brand. Ours made by something called Victory. I remember that distinctly because I was like, they got Adidas shoes, but why we don't have
Victory?
I know Victory made cornhole boards because I bought some custom made.
That's hilarious.
I don't know what's happening on this play. It looked like it was a steal or I got a rebound or something.
Yeah.
I'm just pushing it up the court.
Yeah, I wasn't really, I don't know. I wasn't expecting you to go into what was happening. Yeah. I just wanted you to comment on
my fashion.
Just and everything. And just that time.
The fashion, the baby face. I got my gap back now on my teeth, but I had braces, hence why I had a mouthpiece.
I think you got like the Benjamin Button going on. Your hair, you got the low hair, the gap's coming back. You're getting younger. Don't worry.
Have you seen my beard? It's gray. I saw pepper in here.
You put that in there. That's Beijing.
Beijing make it all black.
No, you asked him for the white Beijing. It looks good. We got Scully Reggie in the building today, by the way.
In the building today. The red Scully.
Fly Emirates.
Yeah, with the Paris joint on. Just chilling. PSG. You know what I'm saying? Neymar and them. Mbappe.
Okay, so this one's crazy.
Which one we got now?
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna do one more. You want to do? Chris, is this going too long? Hey, Thriller.
No, we're good.
Okay. We'll do them too. Okay, so here, boom. Bobcats. Reggie.
Foul.
Reggie
Lord
is.
Have mercy.
He's in some sort of an MMA submission hold in this photo.
Why my nostrils so flat?
Because you're being abused here. You're being violated. Frankly.
I remember this game.
So you're playing the Raptors.
Yeah, I had 20 points, and I didn't play the fourth quarter.
Talking to the mic, homie.
Yeah, I had 20 this game. I didn't play in the fourth.
Okay. But yeah, he's getting violated in this photo. This dude he looks like Reggie's going up with his right hand.
Yeah, somebody trying to block it.
Somebody's trying. Oh yeah. I didn't peep that at first. Somebody's trying to block it from the side. While who is that? That's got you there.
That's Quincy Acey, and that's DeMar DeRozan.
He's got his leg in an arm bar.
This is crazy.
He's got a leg bar.
Look at my bicep. That's wild.
Yeah, your face looks like you're in pain too.
Nah, that's that drive to the hard.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
drive to the hard, drive to the basket hard face.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot going on. Do you remember that play?
I remember that game.
So he had 20.
Yeah, because DeMar DeRozan was fucking me up.
Were you guarding him too? Tough guard, huh?
This is before he is.
That's another snub. That's another snub. Is that another snub? No.
Nah, not this year. I mean, possibly because they in 5th in the West. I think he's their leading scorer. So, I mean, could be. It's tough.
But yeah,
tough crowd out there.
That's Bobcat Reg. Young Bobcat.
Scully Reg commentating on Bobcat Reg.
Yeah, and this one, this next one was a common theme for young Golden State Reg. It is, I'm not gonna get dunked on, Reg.
I'm looking at it like, God damn, this motherfucker done dunked.
I think it's like, leave me out of it. I'm not gonna be on the poster.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with you. Got it. Yeah, you got it.
I distinctly remember you doing that quite often, and it's fine. I'm not being critical.
I wasn't as athletic as he was. I know him. He's super athletic. Well, he used to back then. He was very athletic.
Who is that?
That's Sonny Weems. He playing China now, but he was stupid athletic.
Do you remember that the play?
I don't remember the play.
Was there any? Because you would go up after and contest some shots. You would.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that you were always just getting out of the way, although you knew when to get out of the way. You know, I feel like
it's a picture you didn't pull up or not didn't get out of the way.
I know. Maybe this could be a reoccurring theme. There's a lot of photos, and we're not gonna bring that up today. But
next segment we're talking about me getting dunked on.
Nah, because I didn't even know that one. You talking about we'll
But the thing about people that you're gonna get dunked on.
You're gonna get dunked on.
And then like me when I was younger, not saying I'm a Dikembe Mutombo or Alonzo Mourning or whoever, I would at least try to contest your shot sometimes. So sometimes you get caught.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, you had some blocks. I remember in that same Wizard game that I think that you dunked on JaVale. You had 2 blocks in a row. That was sweet.
But I mean, it just happens. Sometimes you rotate too late. Instead of you catching the body, you the body that got caught. Like, don't steal my shit for your lyrics, bro.
I was thinking bar or episode title. I like that.
Both.
I like that. Okay.
That's all right.
So yeah, that was I don't know what we calling that segment, Reg.
Speaking of DeRozan being All-Star snub, we all on my sports career. Let's talk about yours. Were you ever an All-Star? High school?
I was an All-Star. You don't remember, and that was actually the first time that we met.
The All-Star game.
It was at the state All-Star game, and I forgot. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together until Nat, my college roommate, high school quarterback. We both were in the Virginia All-State All-Star game. And so all of the sports were down there for the same week. So we came and we saw Reggie play, and he was the MVP. I think he had 28.
Don't disrespect my numbers.
Were you at more than 28?
Yeah, like 34, bro.
Oh, my bad.
I missed one shot.
Yeah, you had a couple dunks. He was dominating out there. And we were like, oh, shit, he going to VMI too? And I remember we talked to him like real briefly. And then... I don't know. You may have talked to Nat more than you talked to me.
I played against Nat in AAU.
So you remembered him, right? Because you can't forget that face.
The freckles and cornrows.
That's how I knew Nat because we used to play against each other in AAU in Stafford. And
that's funny.
And then we ended up going to high school together, and just the same. You never forget that face. But so we were at the All-Star game, and it was a great week. It was great to be. It was a good taste of.
Cause y'all was down there all week or all weekend.
Yeah, we were down there the longest because football you have to prepare the most. You
Right,
know?
and I got down there the day of the game.
You just showed up.
No, yeah, I did, but
Did you go on the boat trip with us?
I got there the day of the game.
Because I think the boat trip was the night before y'all's game or something.
I got there the day. I showed up
pretty
like an
sweet.
hour before the game started.
Damn.
Because you know why? I was in summer school at VMI.
Oh yeah.
I was doing a summer session.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Because the All-Star game was when? Like June or something, right? Yeah.
Yep.
It was like
probably
June.
because camp would then start in August.
I think
So
it was
we
like
had-
June.
Yeah.
And I was in summer school. I was doing first session summer school, getting credits early out the way before heading into freshman year.
Yeah, man.
I drove from VMI to Hampton or wherever the hell it was at.
making moves, making power moves.
And then I left right after the game, went back to VMI for class.
That's some Reggie Williams shit.
Went 8 hours for fucking to play a basketball game and then come back to go to class. I think our game was like Sunday early afternoon or something.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was an afternoon game.
And I went back because I had class Monday morning.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Wow. I remember that shit.
See, that's something that I talk about when I talk about your success is that you were always you were just so driven, you know, it was never time to, you know, applaud yourself or celebrate really. You were always on to the next. And you knew that there was a greater goal to be accomplished. We talked about it before on a previous episode where the moment that me and Nat knew that you were going to be, you know, in the NBA was when you were deathly hungover and you got up the next morning for an 8 a.m. practice and it was like, it just came back to the room like nothing happened. And we're just like, oh, he's different.
There's no way I should have been able to wake up.
I don't know how you did, bro.
And I threw up in practice.
Oh my God.
My coach had us in a full-on practice. Anyway, we already talked about that.
Yeah, we did. But my one memory about the All-Star game sucks, man, because I mean, I had a lot of memories. So the other thing that was really cool was that my pops was coaching on the team. So
did y'all win?
We did. We had the biggest point spread margin ever in that game. We whooped ass. But this is my one thing. So I had a great week of practice. I was balling out. I had a good relationship with a couple of the quarterbacks. There was one from Gate City. He had the accent. He'd say, Gator ball, Gator ball.
What school did he go to?
Gate City.
No, college.
Shit. I think he went to a D2 school.
Okay.
But he was nasty. He just wasn't that tall. He's probably only 5'10", 5'11", but he could sling it. And I had a great week of practice, had good rapport, so the quarterbacks were going to, you know, look out for me. Oh, we also had Jake Phillips. He played at Washington and Mary, right?
Lee?
Well, no. Mary, what's the fucking...
Mary Washington?
Washington and...
Oh, William and Mary.
William and Mary. See, there goes the CTE again, y'all. I be fucking
from Virginia
shit up.
And played against
Thank
William
you.
and Mary.
But anyway, yeah, every year. I said Washington and Mary. All right.
It's Washington Lee with William and Mary.
I really think it's CTE, y'all. But anyway, so the game, I had an opportunity. It was like a deep 15-yard out. Wide open. I don't know what happened, if it was a blown coverage on that side. I saw the safety on the other side of the field. So I'm thinking this is just going to be catch and a race to the end zone. What am I going to do? I'm going to truck this safety or am I going to cut back? And what happens when you think about that shit before you catch it, you don't catch it. And in front of, at that point, it was the biggest crowd I probably played. Well, I don't know. State championship game was probably big too, but I mean, we had Allen Iverson, Aaron Brooks in the fucking crowd. It was my time to shine, and I dropped it because I started running before I had possession of the bag. It happens
so many times.
It does, man, and it hurts because my reputation was always, look, I wasn't the fastest. I was a good route runner, but my hands were, I was sure-handed. And so
well, that time you were short-handed. Short-handed.
And so when that happens to somebody that prides themselves on being able to catch, Oh, that
That's
one hurt.
tough.
That one hurt. It hurts to this day.
That's tough.
It doesn't hurt to this
How
day.
many catches you have?
In that game? None. They targeted me one other time, and it was high. I barely got my hand on it. It was a seam route. I went up and it was just hit my fingertips. They say when you touch it, you should catch it, but that was not a catchable ball. And then the other one,
That was it.
Yeah, and then you think they're gonna target me after that?
Any notable players from that game that went anywhere? Kind of.
Yes, the little receiver. He went to Penn State. Of course, I can't remember his name. He was a little guy though, and he played for the Seahawks. His name is losing me. I think his name was
Deion Branch.
Yes. Was that?
No. Deion Branch.
No, I can't remember where he went to high school, but he was the best player on our team, wide receiver and cornerback by far. He was just fast.
Okay.
He was just faster than everybody. But yeah, like I said, he went on to have a successful career at Penn State, and then he went to the league. And then we had Kent Hicks. I remember because he was in our conference in high school. He went to Culpeper, and this was funny because he was committed to Tennessee, and then they pulled his offer while he was in practice with us, and he wasn't even tripping at all. I don't care. Fuck it. The more offers are gonna come, and I'm just sitting there like, yo, must be nice for you to just.
So where you ended up
He
going?
went to Virginia Tech.
Oh, well, shit.
He went to Tech, so he knew he had a lot of options in his back pocket, but I don't think he went on to really even have a great career at Tech. I could be wrong, but yeah, we had a good squad.
You didn't excel in Beamer ball?
No, because that was the Beamer ball era, you know. So yeah, but it was a good experience. But the one thing that stands out, and it was cool because I got to play with Nat, my high school quarterback, and then we went on to. But I dropped the ball, so that's the one thing that stands out. I had some dope ass Jordan 13 cleats for that game too.
And dropped the ball.
And I dropped the ball in them.
Can't drop the ball in a big game.
Damn, I'm sorry.
Can't drop the ball in a big game, dog.
It's like I missed the pass. It's like I dropped the
That's
ball.
all right. So,
Damn, I'm sorry.
speaking of football, you see Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
First win as a football coach.
Yeah, so was that his first game?
Yep, HBCU.
Congratulations, prime
They
time.
won, and then they ran up in his personal belongings while he was coaching and tried to steal from him.
So yeah, tell me about that. You mentioned
Some chick. They caught her, but while the game was going on, went into his office and like personal jewelry, everything.
Damn, some lady that was.
I guess
who was
she worked for the school or something. I'm not sure.
That's dirty.
But that's crazy.
That's low.
So you win your first game, but he got all his stuff back.
That's good.
You think he's gonna be a good coach? He know a lot.
Absolutely. He knows a lot. He's done a lot of individual work with players. I know he's had some different training camp type things he's done in the past. He knows how to coach, and I think he knows how to relate. He knows how to relate to the kids, and
Right.
Hell yeah, he's one of the greatest of all time.
For sure.
I used to have this Deion Sanders poster in my room growing up that said, what did it say? Water covers 70%. What does water cover of the earth? What percent? 70%? Said Deion Sanders covers the rest. And he was just standing on the globe. I'll never forget that poster. Deion, I was a Cowboys fan,
Do
bro.
they even still make sports posters?
I don't think so. I haven't, because they used to always have that section in Walmart and shit where you could just flip through them, like in Sports Authority. Rest in peace, Sports Authority. You go in, I would always look at the posters.
Man, Dick Sporting Good came in and wiped out Sports Authority. But I never had posters, I don't think.
No?
I had cards. I had like football and baseball cards.
Yeah, I would put posters and then I would take out the advertisements from the Source magazines and put them up on the wall.
Yeah, I had a Trapper Keeper full of...
Yo, I just found my football cards and baseball cards and basketball
Y'all remember
cards.
the Trapper Keeper?
Hell yeah. I had a sick Trapper Keeper with it was a football field and it was this panther and he was clawing the football.
And you had to open it.
You had to open it.
Had the bell on it.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Trapper Keepers.
Oh shit. That's something that's really throwback right there.
Super throwback.
Travis, how that album coming, dog?
It's coming, man.
Is it done?
I'm waiting on one verse. Cole Hicks, get at me.
Who? Reggie Williams.
Yeah, and I need a Reggie Williams drop. I need a Reggie Williams intro on
I
there.
just gave you bars.
You did. That one about catching bodies and all of that?
When? Oh, I did that. I thought I was talking about the other one.
Here it is.
He found the
I
poster.
found the poster.
He found the poster.
What is this? Water covers 2/3 of the earth. I cover the rest.
That shit is
That
hard.
shit is
'Cause they
hard.
wouldn't throw to his side. Even when he played in Atlanta.
He was another revolutionary player. Like, I would compare to AI in the fact, the swag, the fashion. He brought the first player I ever saw with the headband on the neck. And he would have the gold chains, of course. And
Yeah, Deion was something special. And he played baseball.
prime time.
There's only a few that do two sports. Him, Brian Jordan, did baseball and football too. Somebody else. So let me see.
Yeah.
So the album is done.
The album's pretty much done. I just got to get it over to get mixed. Next week, I'm going to put a couple little sprinkles in there with some audio clips that need to be in there to help transition from track to track.
Like my transitions in the sample battle. When I washed you. Thriller, you remember the sample battle when I washed Trav?
I remember.
Huh?
I don't know. I had y'all both winning.
I mean, you gonna ride with him, you carrying a seat.
Yeah, that's my whiz.
Yeah. All right,
They need to bring that term back. Let's bring that back. Chris, you my whiz. I like that. No, but we had an impromptu sample battle last week, and I had...
Oh, you killed me.
I had heat in the chamber.
He killed me.
I've just...
He killed me last week.
For those of you who are unaware of what we're talking about, we do this thing where one of us we'll take turns doing this, but you'll play the original song that was sampled from, and then you'll transition into typically it's a hip hop song, hip hop or R&B,
right,
that's sampled from that original song. So give an example, Reggie.
Like sampling, dang, that's hard. When you put you on blast.
All right. So
you can take
I did
Drake
one
song or Jay-Z.
Yeah.
So you could take any like Dipset song or.
So I did a David Ruffin one. It was, I don't remember the name of the song, but it went into the Ja Rule Murder Inc. joint.
Right.
Fire. But so.
I did one with a lady, I forget her name, it's called Let Your Hair Down, Yvonne something. And it transitioned into Jay-Z's Where I'm From.
Yeah. Yeah. And so it's a lot of fun. It's a lot about preparation. But what I learned last week when we were going back through it, it's also about decision making and playing the right record at the right time and knowing the crowd. It's very similar to DJing because and that's what we did. We would do these on live and let the people weigh in. And Reggie thinks he won. I think we've done how many? 3? I think we've done 2.
3.
I think we've split
2.
I will give you the last one. You did beat me. The Lupe play was stupid.
And what's it called? Play somebody else. My Block. Scarface.
My Block was hard. And
it was not, bro.
Yeah, and I'm not going to take that one back. But if this is something that you'd be interested in, let us know in the comments, and maybe we can bring this to the podcast. I wonder if we'd be able to. I think we could, just as long as we don't play too much.
They probably gonna strip it.
They might strip the audio, but if we kept that in mind and just didn't play the whole songs.
But it's hard to do that because you gotta let the sample. Some of the original songs are really good.
Yeah.
And you kind of, but
yeah,
I don't know. You don't want no smoke. So Bobby Shmurda, Robbie Rebel, and Kodak Black came back. Let me ask you this question.
Shmurda's back.
Rappers giving rappers that come home from jail the bag.
Like, what do I think about that?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a noble thing. It's I think it's a good look. What do you think? You don't think what do you think?
Just wondering, because it happens often. But like those guys have like their little crew, their little clique. I thought they were supposed to take care of
Okay.
But I don't know. But I mean, it's nice to see other people coming out and helping you get back on your feet.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good thing for the hip hop culture and the camaraderie within it. I think OGs are trying to, or people that are in a position to even do OG things like that are just trying to do the right thing and take care of the young guys, because I think that in a lot of cases is what's missing. I think a lot of young guys just don't have the guidance.
Because he was gone for what, 6 years?
Was it that long, bro? Wow, that's a really long time.
He had a hit
young
record
man's
6
life.
years ago. That was a hit.
It was a hit.
So you think he'll be able to? What do you think?
I hope so. I hope so for
New
him.
York has
and
evolved. It's still him and Rowdy Rebel. Like, they are the foundation of that New York sound.
Yeah, he started it, I feel like.
Right.
Yeah.
But then they also kind of took that and mixed it with that UK grime.
Mm-hmm.
And so now you got what you hear, the Pop Smoke and 504. And that's why I wanted to...
Oh, yeah, I think he'll transition nicely into that. I do. I think his energy fits the current... And I don't think it's changed that much. When you say 6 years, I'm like, wow. I guess it has changed. It's the sound of New York has changed. But to answer your question, I think he'll fit back in nicely. I think it'll be a good transition. I hope he is, because...
Because that whole drill, New York drill is whoop-dee. This is a whoop-dee. That's what... That song go hard.
That song is super hard.
So, I don't know. We'll see. You've been keeping up with Tiny Desk? Have you seen the new ones?
Nah, not until you sent me them. I watched the first song of the Rick Ross joint, but I got to go back and finish those. What'd you think?
Rick Ross was dope, but T.I.'s is... I mean, not T.I., 2 Chainz. Ty Dolla $ign's was good.
It was very good. I like Ty Dolla $ign's.
2 Chainz joint is the most lavish luxury. He pop it off. He own a nail salon.
Yeah.
He pop it off. He doing Southside Ho from his latest album while he getting a pedicure. And in the pedicure, his feet soaking in Rick Ross's champagne. So it ain't hot water, it's champagne. He getting a pedicure, champagne.
Oh, wow.
Champagne pedicure.
Just stunting.
You gotta watch it.
The most expensivest.
Just like when they was on Verzuz and Rick Ross was getting a massage.
Bruh. So this brings up a whole nother thing. This is kind of what live shows are transforming to. And I just saw that yesterday it marks a year since my last live show. And I was just like, wow, man, that's crazy. And I have stayed away from the live digital shows because it's just not the same to me. And I did a couple, I did a listening party for one of my mixtapes that I put out last year. And that was cool, just on Instagram Live. But I'm really considering, because I don't know when live shows will be back.
They'll be back this summer.
But you think, I just don't see a big, multiple thousand people venue being packed out again with you think so?
Wear a mask in the crowd.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Do you think even with the reemergence of that, I think you'll still have some resistance from people that may not want to go right into those situations? Do you think it's worth... Do you think there is still a market for people to do the live digital shows?
Yeah, because you still gonna have those people, I feel like, that are scared to still go places.
Yeah.
Go outside. And people have changed over this last year. People are accustomed to being at home now. And
I think that's a big one,
getting
too.
everything they want and need right here at their house.
Yeah.
So I'm scared to go to a concert. It's going to be 1,000 people there. Some people are not going to have masks, but I can still get the same show right here at home.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think it's time that... Because watching these Tiny Desk concerts evolve, in the beginning, even with the Verzuz, in the beginning, it was real rough. It was...
it was just on IG Live.
Right.
Or Tiny Desk started at the NPR office, and it's just literally at a tiny desk.
Yeah, but I mean like the tiny desk when they started doing them in the pandemic. Yeah, like I remember
the whole band.
Black Thought was one of the first ones I saw, and he was just like this on his couch with his mic, which is cool. But
I saw Janae Aiko's. She had a whole the whole band.
So these are things that I'm considering now doing. I mean, we've talked about that even before the pandemic, like doing a tiny desk type of thing within the podcast, which I still would love to do.
That'd be dope.
But yeah, I think it's something that I'm gonna invest in because I don't know what the future holds with live shows. You're hopeful, I'm hopeful as well. But
money make the world go round, man. And companies like a Live Nation they missing out, so they're gonna be back.
But I also think it's a good opportunity. It's a good way to still reach your audience, to give them content.
Yeah, of course.
And I think people, like you said, are consuming differently. I think they're starting to get used to this. And I think these productions are going to get better. They're going to evolve. Like we said, the first Verzuz, you remember the Teddy Riley and the baby?
They said Teddy Riley was trying to do too much, man.
He wasn't ready. See, Teddy Riley was trying to do 2021 shit.
He was doing what they doing now.
Yeah, but everything else wasn't ready for it.
And Timberland and Swiss probably took what he was doing
and said, we can. But I've seen.
I mean, not Timberland and Swiss, NPR.
Mm-hmm. Well, Timberland and Swiss evolved it too, in a major way.
Because they made it a whole stage. Yeah. But that's because they got sponsors behind them that's paying for that stuff. So, I mean, they got Apple Music. They had Doritos for the Keisha Cole.
Yeah.
Ashanti. I don't know who the next Verzuz is going to be, but I haven't even seen them promote it.
What was your favorite Verzuz? To me, still the GOAT is just the Teddy Riley Babyface, just because it was so funny with all the hiccups and it was entertaining. Like
I say my favorite one so far, and people won't agree with me, and that's fine. But if you never been there and you never experienced it, you wouldn't understand. It was the E40 Too Short. That shit was lit.
I did not see that one.
That shit was lit. I watched it. That shit went crazy. And Rick Ross.
Oh, yeah.
Rick Ross joint was my favorite just because he was getting a massage while he was rapping.
It was Rick Ross and 2 Chainz. Yeah,
2 Chainz
he brought out strippers at the end.
2 Chainz don't got enough. 2 Chainz got a lot in his catalog too, but Rick Ross' catalog is a little bit deeper.
I did. Yeah, I said that before. I didn't even need to watch it. I said, this Rick Ross catalog is too thick. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, I heard good things about the E40 and Too Short one because they were really bigging each other up. I like to see that. I think that was pretty common within most of the Verzuz. It was kind of a celebration of, who the two that were facing off.
All right.
Badu and Jill Scott.
That was a good one.
I heard that one was really long. Like they were.
Yeah, because they was talking a lot.
Yeah, I didn't see that one in full.
But it was good. I mean, they're all good in their own way. But the E40 Too Short.
What made that the best for you?
Just like that. So, each region of music has like their own little, I guess, sound, right? So being that I spent a little bit of time in the Bay, I'm familiar with it. And I know that the Bay Area music doesn't get as much love as...
Did you start fucking with the Bay Area sound heavy when you were out there? Because you're a big East Coast head. Like,
oh, for sure.
Reggie loves Dipset and what else? Vado and...
Nah, I don't say Vado. Vado
you tried to fight me one time when I
was going in, though.
Cameron.
But he couldn't replace Jewels. I'm not saying he was trying to, but... no, the Bay, man, it's just more that, like, the lifestyle. I didn't fall in love with it crazy. Like, I knew who all the underground artists and stuff was. Mm-hmm. But, like, if a Bay Area song come on, I fuck with it. Put it that way. So.
Yeah, the thing I fuck with the Bay is the camaraderie and the sound. There's just no question when you hear a West Coast song.
Right, but it's like, if you live on this side, you hear a go-go song from D.C.
That's so... specific. That's such a small area. I guess I said Bay Area, but I mean, did I say Bay Area? I meant West Coast. I meant West Coast.
But the Bay Area sounds different from LA.
That's also true. Yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah.
It's not even the same.
Yep.
It's not
that's
even
true.
close.
But I don't know. I'm just intrigued by the West
Just
Coast.
like Chicago got drill music. You know a Chi-Town song.
Facts.
New York, at one point you knew a New York song. Now,
I know, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's kind of all over the place. But I think that also has the whole mindset of Virginia, right? Where we're pulling inspiration from all over the place because of the location. And I think New York is kind of similar to some degree.
Well, I think New York is trying to play catch up to Atlanta. 'Cause Atlanta took over.
Yeah, Atlanta.
So New York trying to find something that they can establish their own. And they've gone through different eras, obviously. As you like to say, boom bap, which is back, kind of back.
It's back. I think we're also just
But it's
at a
that
point.
drill music they've been on too.
I think we're at a point where you just
Music is music.
Music is music, and you got so many subgenres out there. The world is so big. Everybody, like, there's something for everybody.
Right.
Like, and if you don't, if you're not,
everybody, because there's more ways to get your music out now. So there's no way to confine one sound to a region anymore.
Exactly.
Because somebody from New York that raps, they might not boom bap, but the way they pick their beats and rap is something totally crazy, and they can get it out and reach so many people without having to go through radio.
Exactly. So, advice to artists that feel like maybe you don't have a place in the industry or whatever because you make this kind of music and that's not what's being consumed. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Everybody's consuming something.
Just put on SoundCloud.
Everybody's somebody's everything, like Chance the Rapper said.
Just put on SoundCloud.
Is that what he said?
I don't know what Chance be saying.
Everybody's somebody's everything.
No, and Arby's has the meats. So tomato.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I think I might go to Arby's today, bro.
It's right across the street,
across
man.
the street. I might slide over. They got a new fish sandwich.
I've been scared to try it for some reason. I want to try it. The picture looks good, but I
I'm
don't.
trying fish from a fast food restaurant.
Well, the fish fillet from McDonald's is good,
You
though.
never had a filet of fish?
No, I have not. I will not. I'm not.
She's never had a McRib.
Have you ever used to cook fish sticks when you was a kid?
I do love fish.
That's all the filet of fish is. It's that one. It's the patty.
But the tartar sauce is the tartar sauce for me.
One time for it to be bad fish. Make me sick.
And it take one time for that fish stick to have been bad.
It takes one time for any of that food to be bad. Like,
That's true, but I don't know. I just can't mess with fish from fast food restaurants.
she doesn't really like fish anyway. She's going through a hate.
Oh yeah, right now.
What you gonna eat? Pickles and jalapenos and shit?
No, chicken nuggets and orange juice.
All right, Wiz Khalifa.
That's her mixtape. That's Thriller's mixtape.
She gonna put her verse from the Thanksgiving song on there.
Chris,
Yeah.
how'd that verse start?
Which one?
Gotta carve me a fat turkey.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something that's at least $1.50. Yo, she can rap.
Chicken nuggets and orange juice.
Chicken nuggets and orange juice mixtape coming soon.
That's funny.
Yeah, go to Arby's.
All right,
I might not go to Arby's. Now you made me not want it.
I think
Sorry.
Reggie's about to head to Arby's, y'all, and get this filet of
I'm
fish.
gonna go to Blaze Pizza and make me a chicken and bacon with mushrooms with a barbecue sauce base.
Blaze.
Yeah, it's like
I've heard of this. It's a chain, yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
Chipotle but pizza.
I think we go there when we're like drunk, late at night, right?
Here
Nah,
in Richmond.
late at night you probably going to Chanello's or
No. It's the spot out in I think it's in DC.
oh, in DC it might stay open late.
No,
Oh, y'all might go to pizza.
No, you're talking about
pizza.
and pizza.
And pizza.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
We
right.
Is
just
that the
got-
same Blaze? Is that the similar?
Kind of, but
Yeah, it's
'cause
like
you just go down
customizable,
the
yeah.
assembly line.
Yep.
So what's better, Blaze or and pizza?
I don't like and, bro.
No.
And it's too
Exactly.
fancy for me. Sometimes you just wanna.
Really?
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's
I like
really
that.
drunk
I like the
people.
options. Put an egg on it if you want. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's too much.
That's what you're talking about. You don't want these customizable options.
You
don't
can
want,
get that at Blaze. You can't put no egg on it.
Then I don't want Blaze. I want egg options.
Well, scrambled, fried.
Yeah. Over easy.
Sunny side up. Denny's got the moons over my hammy.
What?
You ever had
Moons over my hammy?
So when I was in high school, after our games, we used to go to Denny's.
Uh-huh.
And every time we go to Denny's after the game, I order moons over my hammy. Shout out to Denny's and moons over my hammy.
What is it?
It's just a ham sandwich with eggs on cheese. I get eggs and cheese.
Moons are the eggs
I guess.
over the hammy.
On some toast.
Got it. Moons over my hammy.
That shit used to hit after a game.
I usually just get the Grand Slam.
Nah.
It's too much?
That's like Waffle House. I get the All-Star.
Waffle House?
Roscoe's, I get the Obama special.
What is that?
It's like just chicken and waffle.
They just changed their like classic to the Obama special?
I don't know what the fuck they do. It's just good.
Waffle House for me is the patty melt.
All right.
Patty melt with some eggs.
Shout out to Waffle House.
Shout out to Waffle House. Yo, does Waffle House sell pancakes?
Does IHOP sell waffles?
I actually don't know either answer. Because if I go to Waffle House, I get waffles. If you go to IHOP, you get pancakes.
They have waffles at IHOP.
But Waffle House don't have pancakes.
I don't think Waffle.
so.
I've never seen a pancake in Waffle House.
Never.
Well, get your Googles out. All right, what the fuck are we even doing at this point? Reggie's going to Arby's, and then he's going to Blaze. And that's
Trav
it.
Going to Waffle House.
I'm going to Waffle House.
Get a patty melt.
And Kristen's gonna get some chicken nuggets and orange juice. Where we get chicken nuggets
from?
I know I'm probably gonna get crap for this, but I love McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Their
that.
fries. If somebody
McDonald's got the best fries.
Yes, some sports analyst said this a few weeks ago, but they were saying that McDonald's has the best fries, and I have to agree.
Yeah, nobody compares to their fries.
Burger King's used to be fire.
Fries?
Yes.
Never.
Yes. Like, wait, Chris, you know what I'm talking about?
Better than Burger King. Wendy's just don't put enough salt on them.
Wendy's?
They put that sea salt on them.
No,
they
Burger
King
King
like a sprinkle.
Used to have it like coated in lard. You know, like you know what I'm talking? This sounds super fat, but
crispy.
I hate Burger King.
They had like a coating, bruh. They used to, for one, it was like 2 summers. Burger King.
I always thought Burger King had better burgers than McDonald's, though.
Well, they better.
Because they have that artificial taste, like it's fresh off the grill.
The charbroiled.
I don't know what they do. They probably just spray some lighter fluid on it.
Whopper.
That Whopper.
With the bacon on it. With your bacon cheese
Confession.
Whopper.
I had a Whopper today after the gym.
Whopper today.
Well, because I had to pick up.
The worst one is Hardee's, bro.
What, as far as burgers?
Yeah.
Hardee's got good breakfast, though.
Hardy got the best breakfast.
Hardee's got good breakfast.
That's the Hardee's, a.k.a. Carl's Jr., got the best breakfast.
What's the difference between Hardee's and Carl's Jr.?
It's the same restaurant.
Same shit, it's just certain places is Carl's.
West Coast is Carl's, East Coast is Hardee's.
Oh, it's a West Coast, East Coast, got you.
They got the best breakfast.
Hardee's? I don't know.
I don't like Hardee's. They had this one burger that it was on sourdough bread. I can't remember the name of it.
They had
the Frisco burger.
Mm-hmm.
Frisco burger was good.
Man, that shit had me so sick, bro.
Oh, so you just had a bad.
I hadn't go to Hardee's. I couldn't go to Hardee's since.
Yeah, that's how I am with Firehouse Subs. I got really sick with food poisoning from there one time, and I can never eat it again.
I think I've been to Firehouse like once.
Yeah, well, I got the brisket, and that was stupid.
Bro. Ishki's. You gotta go to Ishkabibbles.
Where?
It's in Philly, though.
Yeah, okay. That's I heard somebody on the radio talking about
Ishkabibbles?
Yeah, because it was
crazy.
It was Petey Crack was on there.
And
somebody and Lord Sears fat ass was asking him about the cheesesteaks and shit.
He said
like,
Ishkabibbles.
Yeah.
Ishkabibbles is crazy.
That's the spot.
That's it though, man.
That's it. All right. We
can ramble on and about food all day. Thriller eating bonbons and pickles.
It's really just been the chicken nuggets in all forms. Like put the fried chicken on a salad.
Kombucha and shit.
Oh yeah.
We take those ginger.
Yeah, I didn't take my ginger shot today.
You had the healthiest baby on earth.
Yes.
No, because then.
Yeah, but
last
then
night
she
I
eats
had,
chicken nuggets and shit last.
I called myself out on it. I had ice cream.
She was mad at herself.
Then I had
Ice cream too?
She had ice.
Y'all don't know she pregnant.
Yeah.
She pregnant, the dog
The
pregnant.
pit bull pregnant, everybody pregnant. Set my partner down. All right.
We out.
We out.
We out, bro. It was did you cut it off?
No, we still rolling.
Thank y'all for listening. Like, subscribe, YouTube. Check us out. Synonymous. You know the slogan, athletes want to be rappers and rappers want to be athletes. Peace.
I'm eating gummy bears in the studio. I always wanted to say that because Lil Wayne used to do that shit on his mixtapes. Where my lighter? Flick it. Yeah. Fuck around and do a TikTok with your bitch to this.
When I'm pulling out the lot, you can hear the thunder under it. Pulling out like I never wanted kids. Just because I'm pulling out now doesn't mean I stop running shit. Stovepipe bubbling up in NBA spots. CAI, this ain't no game like EA got. I've been in the game since a teenage child. Rock mics all night to the PA shot. Hear a lot of talk, but I never hear knowledge. Put them in a box like Metal Gear Solid. Knock him out the box like Rick the Ruler. I've been on my job trying to get the moolah. Feel like I'm a big kahuna. Might be on that water boy, something probably wrong with his medulla. Introducing, bitch, I do this. Whoever won a challenge, that's a bit confusing. I mean, that's a red flag to me. But ain't shit changed though, inconclusive. Can't nobody put me in the box. Now they can't box me none. Cause I stay on point like a boxing one. I'm on my Iverson, you wanna box, you done. Gotta doing tricks with the box. Made a couple flicks with the box. Bitch got a gift with the box. So I had to give a gift back. Yeah, it's my dick in a box. She put it on me like she boxing out. I'm tryna knock it out like Rocky now. I put it in the box like lost and found. And now the girl wanna ring like boxing rounds. Ding. Never let them box me in. And now I'm making power plays. No box, no hockey bin. Run the game in my moccasins. Only comp I'ma get is a compliment. I'll admit, I'm the shit. I'm confident that you can ask Beyonce if I'm legit. She'll say that I'm irreplaceable. Look to the left, no boxer shit. Never been a square even when I had a flat top. Box top fade, catch a fade when we slap box. After school, squaring up. Now I'm trying to pair a pocket square up with an ascot. I get bent, I stay bent, and y'all bent out of shape and out of a move. I'm doing circles around you squares. Yeah, it's clear that you out of the loop.